with a rock or a hammer, they would chime much like a bell would. We have one of these steel rings downstairs at the snack bar being used as a napkin holder. Now, before the two towns of Taylor's Falls and St. Croix Falls were settled, the Ojibwe and Dakota Native Americans were here, and they were at war with one another. When the Treaty of 1838 was signed, this area was open to the loggers to get at the white pine timber. Now, this same day the treaty was signed, a paddle ship by the name of Elmira left St. Paul. She was loaded with enough supplies to build two large lumber camps, one for each side of the river. These two lumber camps soon became the two towns of Taylor's Falls and St. Croix Falls. Ahead of the boat to the right, where the Queen is tied up to today, you can see the site of the original steamboats landed. Most of the settlers that came to this area were from Scandinavian descent, and from this location, they would take all their belongings and walk to their farmlands. From among the reasons that these settlers came to this area was the color of the water, the trees, and the rocks. And most importantly, the climate reminded them much of their homeland.
Wow. Hi, what are you guys doing? Wow.
Good job.
Now, coming up is one of the most significant rock formations you will see on our trip today. It is a large stone cross, which the St. Croix River received its name. If you look to the left-hand Wisconsin shoreline, downstream from the large bay, to the bare vertical cliff with almost no vegetation on it, you will see a large stone cross. About 20 feet up from the water's edge is the bottom notch of the cross. There's a line of green bushes going right on the rock. 10 feet up from there, the left and right cross arms, and the top of the cliff is the top of the cross. Now, do keep in mind you're looking at it from an extreme projection, and that is how the cliff is formed. Now it seems that Father Henton and Daniel Duluth are looking for a north-south passage from Lake Superior down to the Gulf of Mexico. They paddled up the Mississippi River, portaged across to Lake Superior, and wintered on Madeline Island. In the spring of 1679, Duluth found a Native American guide that took them up the Brule River, which flows north into Lake Superior. They made a small portage in the vicinity of what is now Solon Springs, Wisconsin, and paddled down the river. Now, upon reaching this point in the river, they saw this large cross and named the river St. Croix, which is actually French for Holy Cross. Now, if you continue to look at the same area of the cross, it becomes quite difficult to see because it tends to blend in with the rest of the cliff line. We here at the boat company have been